And the Trojans will put toe to leather and will get started. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Volunteers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Hand off from the shotgun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The Vols in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out!
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Power football with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Beal. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. He's got his man. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Beal. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And the timing just a hair off. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out quickly. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Finds his tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Corralled and brought down by the defense. No huddle here for the offense. Wants to throw on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Coming out with it, it's Cantrell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Grabbed behind the line, it's Beal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. Second down coming up.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Going to the run, it's Daly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line with a big red zone opportunity here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State.
Quick strike complete.
Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Hunt is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. The Volunteers decide to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. This time they'll go to the running game. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And the Trojans are facing third and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They kick it away on fourth down. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Vols headed quickly to the line. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. Boy, this just hasn't been their year. All of the aspirations starting the season in the top 5, but there's always someone that seems to bottom out against those big expectations.
No question, Reese, and what's so disappointing, especially looking at this team's offense, is they're just not making the plays. They've got the guys on paper that look like...
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Fighting off the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Trojans send out the punt unit. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. He'll start this drive firing. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Dead center perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Finds his big tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Vols line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beal. Oh, he's got some space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Completes it in the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. They're going to run it. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Buying some time. Got the first down himself. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
They'll run the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Northwestern. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
And the Vols will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a top. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Gets loose in the middle. Touchdown, Troy. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And the returner will be knocked down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was
turning it on. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense in hurry-up mode. Gonna look downfield again. The quick out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, two wide out to either side. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Daly. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, Volunteers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive...
There he goes! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Beal. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Troy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Tennessee, 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here is the Tennessee offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back.
Dashes him in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And just left that pass short, not enough juice on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Got it, looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
At the 22-yard line. Brings up second
Back to
down.
pass on second down. It's complete. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
He's tackled.
They'll put it in play from the 27. First down.
That's a first down.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 11.
They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Zings it complete to the right.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Vols will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Going right to work up top. Pucks it out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fast motion in the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down a throw. Quickly to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. Quick handoff. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by just 2 over Cal. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Daly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.